Good morning, everybody.
Namaste.
Welcome to the Sunday morning meditation. It's June 30th, last day of June.
And it's just take 3.
This is take 3. We've had a lot of chaotic energy this morning. Just so you know, with the links, I apologize. A lot of times with Michael with his classes, it's the same link. When I reset it up, sometimes I can't use the old links, and there's new security they've put on the back end of the website, which generates a new link for each of the meditations in the morning. So I apologize if that's inconvenient for you, but if you can just register through the website, then you'll have the current link that we use too, because we register ourselves, because we've even found we couldn't get into our own meetings. So a little bit of tactical, practical there, and logistics, all technology is always giving us.
So the protocols from now on are register on the website and you'll get the right link.
Yeah. And the other thing is we do not send this out afterwards. We do post it on YouTube, so you can watch it, and I'll put it in the WhatsApp group if you want to, listen back, and I timestamp it so it will go. If you don't want to listen to us talking, you can just go right into the meditation. So anyway, so we had a great retreat. Thank you for those that came. Those that weren't with us, you were with us certainly energetically. Big arc right now we're in. I mean, I feel new timeline. I woke him up last night. I said something really amazing. I don't know what I said. I was like, this is
Something good happened.
Something really good is happening. Something really good happened. Something really good happened. And he was like, what? And I've been having dreams about the golden egg, this Andara egg that we had and we used in the activation in the winter solstice with Kelly and the Angel Raphael. And then we used also in some of our retreats, and, the kind of is in the meditation room. And it was like everybody had a golden egg, like the whole planet. And it was like this liberation and this expansion and this beautiful plasmic energy. It was euphoric. I mean, I was euphoric. And I got up and I was like, I jumped out of bed and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I got to go back when I went back into bed. And I said to Michael, I'm telling you, because I want to presence it, because I don't want to forget this. I was so excited. And when I went back into the dream, I went back into with the egg. And what it showed me was all the work we had been doing about the creation and what seeds are you planting, and taking this into, we're kind of at midpoint in the year. And in the retreat, we use that as really kind of, and even when we were at the megalithic park and when we were in the solstice celebration, and it parallels, it's kind of, we always laugh and say, we feel like Raphael spies on us, the angel Raphael spies on us, because we'll have a conversation, do a meditation, and then Raphael is doing the same kind of in her own version. So it's really extraordinary. There's people all over the planet that are tuning into the same energies, right? It's not any of us, it's a bigger picture. So this egg, and really what it holds is the possibility of the new timeline. And I feel like everybody is really locking in with their work, really focused on their work, really embracing, what does that look like for me? And, Anne was with Lee Harris, who does amazing work. He was probably in the same genre and conversation, that we were in. So this is what the collective consciousness, the unity consciousness is really about. The more you can stay there and release those patterns. I was explaining a little earlier in one of our versions before I had to stop recording. Saturn, and a lot of people have a lot of fear around the pattern Saturn in Western astrology. Saturn's a great teacher. It's like your guru or your master or something, Saturn went retrograde. It's retrograde to November 15th. When Saturn does that, it's the wonderful opportunity to clean up anything you need to clean up. And not to brush it under the carpet, but just to embrace it, to look at what your shadow is, or what things that no longer serve you, your eating habits, relationships, patterns that we all have, and just kind of lovingly embrace it and put your new creation into this golden egg, because that's the reality of what's going to happen. And so my dream time has been very active, but it's been a lot about golden eggs. I had one earlier in the week that we were the United States, which looks like it's literally crumbling before our very eyes. And I'm really grateful I was born in this country, and I'm an American, and the freedoms that we've had, even though it doesn't feel like freedoms. So my other dream was we were in a parade, and Deb, you were there like in the front line with me. We had flags, and Michael, we had American flags, and we were all holding eggs, and it was like freedom, freedom. There was another night. So something's going on, whether it makes sense or not. So it's just some imagery for you to play with in your own way and be with, even though the contrast is going to get louder. The information is going to get a little more confusing. So listen to your inner guidance system for sure. And lean on each other, our WhatsApp group, and it's really important right now to be in community. So that's all I have to say. And the other thing is Kuan Yin. I find it so fascinating. Kuan Yin was with us really in Bali as we came for, Amanda Ellis just posted something with Kuan Yin, and she channeled. I mean, her energy is fierce, is compassionate. She rides in on the dragon, she's amazing. And that's that golden egg. And so that's available to you. So call on her for help and support.
Kuan Yin.
Kuan Yin.
What do I have to say, honey?
Yeah, we're already at 10:25, so we might as well just do the meditation.
There's nothing to say.
I want you to say about the completion, though.
I kind of want to address why we're on take 3. Why are we on take 3? Why did it take 3 times for us to, get everybody on the call, for everybody to be able to get together, right? There's something there to look at, right? What is it that's there? And it's this higher timeline that we're moving into. What's a higher timeline? Well, there's the old timeline, you could say, is the Gregorian calendar, right? It's not based on the cycles of the universe. It's not on the solar cycles and the lunar cycles, Earth cycles, kind of, but really it's off center. It's a little off cue. So your mind is off cue a little bit when you're kind of tuned to it. So in this particular month, according to the galactic or the organic calendar, is in the particular cycle of the Earth, it's the 13th moon. The Mayans would say that it's the cosmic moon, the turtle moon, cosmic turtle moon, I think is the name. That's for Beth over there. Right? It's the last moon in the galactic Mayan cycle. It's the cosmic transcendence. What are we transcending, right? And what are we leaning into? Well, as far as the galactic energies that are coming online, those are the presence. We're transcending our human, we could say the non-divine or the old programming, into something that is divine, something that is new. So what do we want to put in that egg? What do we want to create? What is exciting to us? So lean into that presence right now. When you lean into the presence, into being into the now, all the other things that shake around us will just fall away.
Right, yeah.
And this month is all about fullness, wholeness, completeness, being satisfied, being yourself, being in your whatever
Authenticity.
it is. It's like this, being in your authenticity, being in your sovereignty, being full, whole, and complete by yourself. It's this, you don't have to have outside forces. And there's a sinking into the presence. It's just what I'm feeling. And I think that's why some people are sleeping a little bit more, and your dreams are more active, because the dreams are, you could say, the real part of our aspect of our multidimensionality, and the waking life, you could say, is kind of the dream. And so there's this switch happening, and how to be relevant in both as we happen. And so there's these things that kind of come up that get choppy as we are being realigned, recalibrated to these new frequencies, because we can't go like that because it's too jarring for our systems and our emotional bodies and mental bodies. So we kind of have to go and do a little and then understand it, do a little bit more and understand it so that we don't get called cognitive dissonance. But so anyway, I just wanted to share that so that you can lean into it. We only have 30 minutes left. So let's see what's going on with spirit and what we want as a group. And one of the things that I've been kind of, there's all kinds of different ways we can do these meditations together, right? What we're doing is our own activation. These are more like activations than meditations, although there are meditations too. And what is it? What are we activating? Activating our light body. So sometimes the words may get in the way. I may be saying things and you're like, I can't follow.
I don't know what that chakra is. I never heard that
I don't know
word
what you're
before.
thinking. What's going on with you before? I can't follow. I say those things because if you are following and can follow, you can reproduce them. You can start to move the energy of yourself. And when you move the energy yourself, you're starting to create magnetic loops. You're starting to create charge. And what's the charge? Charge is plasma. This is what creates magnetic fields, and magnetic fields is higher intelligence. And then you're bringing your higher intelligence down into your physicality. So the movement and the motion of activating your light body is what we're after. And if the energy is really, we want to be in the feeling of it. So maybe you don't follow the words. What's happening? What's opening up inside of you? That's what you want to be focusing on. What's coming alive? What are you feeling? And if you don't feel something, then you're not in the right body. So I know you all feel something because you all have bodies. So let's activate and see what we got here. Anything else, honey?
Nope.
All right. Take a deep breath. And just presence your heart. When you activate your pranic body, your heart, they sink and then exhale. You think of each breath as you breathe into your heart as like charging your heart field. Breathing in. And if you just gently hold, make it feel it pulsing a little bit. There's a pulse that is the heartbeat, and there's another pulse there. See if you can kind of tune in to that other pulse, and then exhale. Just sink into your heart field. Breathing in. Allowing your heartbeat to synchronize. And as it does, it just kind of dissolves a little into your awareness, and then you can feel and pick up that other pulse that's there. Good. Allow your breathing to just kind of return to normal. Then it just kind of move down into your solar plexus. There's like a solar plex heart merge. You may feel they're both activated right now. You may even feel that they're kind of interacting and creating their own spiral or their own loop. And so you might be able to breathe through both of them right now. Breathing in. It's almost like you're breathing in through the back of your heart and the back of your solar plexus, feeling, activating, and then exhaling forward. You could kind of visualize a toric field or a donut-shaped field horizontally through your heart, horizontally through your solar plexus. They've got these two toric fields around each of your chakras. They're both separate and sovereign by themselves, and yet there's another level, even more refined level, where they both merge and they create one unified torus field. So you might see like two inside of the third, making one unified field. And continue, it's like almost like you're breathing. As you're breathing in, your energy is being pulled from the back into this toric field. And as you exhale, you're exhaling forward into the front of your auric field. And notice how the event horizons at the back of this unified chakra and the front of the unified chakra are already connected into your auric field. Your egg, your pranic egg, your light body egg. I just want a presence for you that your surrounding auric field may be like a golden or a white field of light. And as you breathe, see if you can feel how it merges with the heart solar plex merged horizontal torus field. Almost as if the energy at the back of your heart and solar plexus are pulling energy around, almost like a kind of a black hole pulls in light from the back through the unified pillars, the three pillars of your heart, solar plexus. And then the white light kind of comes out through the front into your auric field. Good, we're going to let that stabilize for a second. You could call this tri-pillar torus field, horizontal torus field. We could kind of call this a stargate or a portal. Source is within the nexus point of your heart and the nexus point within your solar plexus. And you may even be able to notice that there's a third source point within the unified chakra of both of them. Even if you just have a slight awareness of that possibility is good enough. Your breath is synchronizing, pulling energy from behind you and exhaling energy in front of you. And you might even feel like your whole auric field is kind of turned into a big figure eight, vertical figure eight, infinity symbol, where your heart is the nexus point, or this unified heart solar plex chakra is your center point. And 12 inches beneath your feet is the bottom part. And 12 inches above your head is the top of this golden infinity. And we're going to, from your heart field, I want you to slowly begin to presence your heart, solar plexus unified center. And it's okay if you just use your heart field, because that's sometimes easier just to do. Breathe into it, hold it, and then as you exhale, exhale horizontally, like making a disc around your heart. A horizontal disc. That's it. We're just going to take a couple breaths here. So let me allow this disc to expand. We want it to move out to about 4 feet around us. And through the center of it, we have this, our auric field is creating these figure eight above and below us. Yeah, good. And I want you to see if you can presence that disc, whatever color you want, but it could be golden, could be silver, could be blue, could be silver white. And the vertical figure 8 is gold. Again, whatever color you wish. Breathing into the center of the disc. The center of the disc has almost got its own little sphere around your heart, solar plexus. It's almost held by its own gravitational field within the disc. And as you breathe into that sphere, it begins to spin a little bit. Not dizzying spin, but just clockwise. And it begins to rotate the 4-foot silver white disc around your heart solar plexus. You breathe into the center of the sphere of your heart and exhaling out into the disc, and the disc is beginning to spin. One more deep breath into your heart, solar plexus, nexus point, and then exhale out into the discs. Full vibrancy in the disc. Now it's fully spinning. And as it spins, you may notice that the golden figure 8 infinity symbol is beginning to also spin like an electromagnetic curvature. It begins to spin as well in reaction to, in synchronicity with the disc around your heart solar plex. And you may see that this infinity symbol above you and below your heart almost looks like it turns into a helical pattern. And the helix is spinning. Excellent. And with the next in-breath into your heart, just breathing in, feel the energy in your heart space as a golden liquid. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale it down through your spine, down through your root and up into the crown once. Breathing in, hold, and then exhale. So you kind of lit up your root chakra, you lit up your crown chakra. Breathing into your heart again. Hold. And as you exhale, move it down into your earth star beneath your feet, 12 inches, and your soul star above. Exhale. And the last time, breathing in. As you exhale, all the way down into earth core and above you to your galactic core. And exhale. And just go ahead and lock into the earth core. Yeah, you may feel that the lower half of the infinity symbol kind of opened up to be received, be anchored, the heart of Mother Earth. And when you feel that you've kind of locked in that energy at the core, source, heart of Mother Earth, follow the energy back up through your pranic tube into your heart to see that you're still locked into the silver white disc. And then bring the energy up through your throat, medulla, pineal, crown, soul star, and then take it up 3 feet above your head lift that golden infinity symbol up into your galactic star energy. And as you kind of plug in, it's almost like the golden threads of your auric field just kind of open up and are received, plugged into the galactic chakra. And as you breathe now from the unified point in your heart, you're almost drawing in energies from below and above. Your silver white disc is spinning, and your auric field is spinning. In this helical pattern, within the 4-foot diameter of your Earth galactic cylinder of light. And you may notice that as this threads of your infinity or helical pattern is turning, it's sending messages or waves of electromagnetic waves into the cylinder of your silver white chronic tube that's 4 feet around your body. So just let that awareness sink into your feeling nature. Just allow yourself to sense and feel that activation, that communication. There's a lot happening there. Just become comfortable with allowing it to be in motion. So each one of us are like this golden spinning infinite helix within a silver white 12-dimensional dimensional consciousness. Each one of us is presencing at an individual level our own 12-strand DNA connection to all that is, through the heart, Mother Earth, through the crown of our galactic central sun. And we're kind of locked into this greater awareness of our collective unified oversoul. Each one of us is a soul that makes up a group collective oversoul. See if you can allow your awareness to expand from your own auric field and again, going a little deeper in your refinement, just subtle awareness of the oversoul collective. Notice how all of our individual infinite helixes are unified. There's a unification of all of them. One source, one life, one pulse, unifying all of us at the soul level and at the oversoul and at the avatar galactic level. We could say that our planetary oversoul would be our unified collective human species. We're kind of connecting into the human collective as a unified one human species. 12 strand, 12-dimensional awareness with source. Knowing that you are sourcing this consciousness in the unified collective. Breathe it into your heart. And begin to descend into your heart like you're going down to the depths of the sea. Swimming down into your own heart to see what opens up. Feel. Know thyself.
Now take a deep breath in. And from that place deep in your heart, call forth Divine Mother, Kuan Yin, Creator of all that is. Feel her strength, her power, her love, her compassion. Feel her radiate throughout your heart, following these golden threads throughout your body, throughout your auric field. Breathe them in and out as she purifies, cleanses, strengthens, and integrates the light that you are. And with each breath, you become lighter, stronger, clearer, centered. open. This is the space of your creation, of your divine soul's expression. Your new timeline. Feel it strengthen and solidify within your body, within your field, within the planetary system, and the galactics. And in each breath, it becomes stronger. You may have images or beings come forward. They are here to help and serve you. Just spend a moment breathing and receiving the light codes. Feel the love, the devotion to you, devotion to each other. And now project this vision, this knowing into the center of the circle of light of all these beings, into the golden egg of all creation. Locking it to the highest timeline. Allow it to radiate and expand in your field. Activating your DNA. Aligning all your chakras. Connecting into your Earth star, your soul star, your galactic star. And with each breath, it unifies. It strengthens. And with another deep breath in, knowing you are forever changed. This is fully integrated and activated and anchored into your field. Give thanks. Bow your head in reverence. Slowly, when you feel ready, come back to the room where you are, bringing all this energy, all this clarity, all these beautiful gifts into this reality. And so it is. Namaste.
Namaste.